Dear manager, help me pick out a good movie.
So, anything you're really into? Give me a hint, and I can, narrow down the options for you.
Let me see. Horror, adventure, tearjerkers. I'm pretty much game for anything. My movie tastes are all over the place.
What about that Tanuki movie? It's about this Tanuki who's totally failing at the transformation art and gets booted from its village because of some misunderstanding. But it uses its brains to expose the bad guys and save its clan.
Tanuki, huh? And as the main character! Kama would probably dig that. Sounds adorable. I trust your judgment. Let's go with that one.
I actually have I Am Tanuki in stock. Haven't gotten around to watching it yet, though. There's a TV upstairs. Wanna check it out, Yuzuha?
Sounds good! Watching movies with you makes them way more fun. What an interesting film! The way they mixed real-life animal stuff in the story, that was just perfect! And the protagonist's lines are so quotable. That whole, I'm a tanuki, not a reindeer, bit has to be a reference to something else, right?
I loved the movie too! And seriously, when the Tanuki was getting attacked, Kama was totally losing it, pacing back and forth in front of the TV. Oh, so cute! He must have been super into it.
Huh? What's that, Kama? You want to say something? Oh, you mean the movie feels kind of familiar? Yeah, that one scene did give me major deja vu. Reminds me of when we first met.
You mean you and Kama? I'm dying to know the story. Spill the deets.
It's not really much of a story. I just happened to help Kama out by chance. When I first saw him, Kama was getting bullied, held underwater by some punk kids. I know how terrifying it is to choke on water, so I rushed over and scared them off. He was frightened and took off in a flash. Never thought I'd see him again after that. Then, when I was in a jam in the hollow, Kama swooped in and saved me! That's when I realized he'd been secretly following me around, keeping an eye on me the whole time. He'd been hurt by humans before, so he must have been super scared and suspicious. But when he saw me in trouble, he still jumped in, giving me time to bail.
You helped Kama out, so he wanted to have your back. Even though he totally freaked out, he still stood up for you. I guess that's what real courage is all about.
Yeah, later when we met up with Minato, he thought he was a baddie too and totally clobbered him. Despite Kama being smaller, he came off as way more intimidating than Minato. After that, it took me forever to get those two to get along. Of course, it was Kama being a little grump, always thinking Minato was some bad guy in disguise. Minato was pretty down about it for a long time.
Wow, things have really changed, huh? Who would have thought Kama would end up becoming such an important partner to you?
Yeah, it's got me thinking. Kama was a lot like me back then, just clinging to a plank, cast adrift in this world. Sometimes I dream that I'm still out there, drifting across a vast, endless ocean. It's beautiful, sure, but it's also kind of cruel, like it just goes on forever, like time itself. But along the way I met Dad, Minato, Kama, Alice, and then I met you. We may still have to cling to that piece of driftwood, but so what? At least we're not alone anymore.
The fact that we were able to meet each other in this lifetime is nothing short of a miracle. I'm really glad I met you and that we became friends.
And of course, it's because you're such a good friend that I go all out when I tease you. It's getting late. The movie was awesome. Thanks for today. Next time, take me around 6th Street, okay? I can't wait to discover what other little surprises are hidden in the place you call home.
only one double skim milk pudding left. Should I go with peach blossoms?
on your mind. I'm all ears.
are you? I can barely keep up. Sorry for the wait. This is an excellent spot for snipers. It overlooks the entire street. I sensed an unsettling gaze just a moment ago. We can observe from here to see if there are any suspicious individuals. We still don't know if there's any malicious intent, Proxy. Be extra careful when you lean out to take a look. There, 10 o'clock. Someone's just standing completely still. It seems a bit odd. And at 2 o'clock near the newsstand with the puppy. They've constantly been scanning the area.
Well, they're all familiar faces from the neighborhood. If anything, maybe we're the suspicious ones here, since we're secretly watching everyone.
So they're people you know? That's a relief. But even so, we shouldn't let our guard down so easily. My old captain used to say, using comms during an operation to talk about your romantic relationships? Are you kidding me? Don't forget I'm here to monitor you all. Still, since you're confident they pose no threat, maybe it was just me overthinking earlier.
Not at all. Your observation is still spot on. Both Sita and Mrs. Yanni are very sharp and watchful people. If you ask me, you're much more observant than most.
That's because everyone has their own unique aura. For me, auras are like invisible outlines. By sensing them, I can see everything clearly.
I see. Then how about my aura?
Your aura... it's round and bouncy.
Pretty sure that's just Eos.
I know. It's just that every critical moment we share always seems to happen in a hollow, and your bouncy silhouette is now etched in my memory. It's pretty hard to shake that impression.
Please try to change that. Eos is adorable, but I want to be remembered as, well, me, not a Bangboo.
Okay, I'll try. But it might take more interactions to change the impression I have. Things like conversations, spending time together, or even physical touch. That's what I heard from Styx. So if you're okay with it, may I touch your face? I want to remember you more vividly. That's enough. I've memorized your features. Your aura is warm with a tinge of nervousness. Softer than I imagined, and there's a steady pulse that feels reassuring. It's definitely different from Eos's round bounciness. This time, I could sense you clearly.
You're burned into my memory now, too. You might seem fragile, but you're the silent supporter that everyone relies on.
Thank you for trusting me. This time, I'll protect everyone. I'll follow in your footsteps closely. Wherever you are, that's where I'll be.
So, where are we going today? I've been super excited way before I even left the house.